Okay, do you remember conic sections? If you do, that is from first year, you would identify certain conic sections, for example, an ellipse, a parabola, and a circle, right? Now, I just want to refresh your mind on something simple. You know the standard equation of an ellipse, right? Let's have an ellipse. X squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. This is an equation of an ellipse. I want to derive it with you, but I'm giving you something which is already there. I just want to explain something so that to get it straight. Now, what I'm going to say is true about an ellipse. All right. This is an equation of an ellipse. All right, which we know. Now, what do we need to know about this? All right. An ellipse given in this form. All right. The center. I'm just saying the center is 0, 0. Because this is a standard equation of what? Of an ellipse. An ellipse. Okay? What else do you need to know about this equation? Alright. There are 4 vertices of this equation. There are 4 what? Vertices. Alright, which are, the first one is a, 0. The second one is negative a, 0. The third one is 0, b. And the third one is 0, negative b. These are the 4 vertices that you deal with in an ellipse. Alright? The last thing that you need to know about an ellipse is that if a squared is greater than b squared, that is, if a squared is greater than b squared, alright, then the major axis is y equal to 0. In short, the x-axis. Alright? At the same time, if b squared is greater than what? A squared, then the major axis is x equal to 0, or rather the y-axis. These are the 3 things that you need to know about an ellipse. Alright? The rest, they just come in because, well, once you understand these 3 basics for this. Now, this same ellipse equation can be translated. I get the concept, right? It's either it can be translated into another axis. Alright? It can also be rotated. Now, when you are translating a conic, all what you are doing is, alright, when you are translating it, all what you are doing is, in this other axis where you were, okay, let's call this one the y, let's call this one the x. Let's say you had a box. Alright, this box was A, B, C, D. When you translate something, you are not rotating it. You are just moving it either horizontally or vertically. Or you can even move it both directions, up and down. For example, I want to move A. I want A to come here and B to come there. Then C to come here and D to come there. Then I'll connect them together. Okay? So as this one becomes my A prime, my B prime, my C prime, and my D prime. So I have moved. So in the in the y-axis, you discover that each point has moved a certain distance. Alright? For example, when you look at A, the position of A and B, they have moved this distance. Same thing applies to the position of C. C has moved from there to there. This is the distance C has moved. So your new axis, alright, will now be called the y prime and the x prime. We are not changing anything. It's just that our center is now shifting from 0, 0 to another center called h, k. We're not changing anything. Alright? It's like you are warrior. When you go to America, you are still warrior. But the only thing that you've changed is the location. But you're still warrior. This is what is happening here under translation. I won't talk much under rotation. This was just an introductory video, and I hope that we are getting there together.